Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. Today is Tuesday, and it's going to be a weekend what sold video. We had the long weekend. Hope you all had a good time. We had a pretty lazy weekend around here. My wife is actually out of town for a week, so it's just me and KK here at the house. She had a friend over, had a sleepover. They stayed in front of the Xbox for like 10 hours straight. So I just came in my office, did some work, watched a bunch of Netflix, and all that. So got my listings back up pretty good. Sales have been really slow, but before I get to that, let's get going. So if you've been watching my videos, you know that last weekend I was out of town. It was a Vegas trip for me. And during that period while I was gone, and then the several days after that, my eBay sales tanked. I mean, horrible. I'll throw up a little picture here. It'll be a little grainy. I just took a picture off my computer. But it shows that my average daily sales were way down from where they normally are. I'm right around usually that $250 level average for the whole week. And I think I averaged like $70 a day, I think was the number. I don't know. It was something pretty bad. But as I got listing, you can see that this Saturday and Sunday, or actually I guess it was Sunday and Monday, I had both pretty good days. And it's because I did a lot of listing this weekend, got my inventory numbers back up. I think I had dipped into the 900s. I was about 950 listings. I got a lot of this weekend. I'm back over 1,000 again. Tried to keep it up there, tried to keep the inventory pumping through, but you know, it's hard all the time. Just think about it. I mean, my goal is to sell $250 in items every day, and I average about 6 items per day. So every day, I have to find 6 quality items, list 6 quality items, and also got to pack and ship those 6 items that I sold. So that's a revolving door of items that I got to keep those things coming in and keep finding those things. And it gets hard sometimes to constantly find good quality items out there. I know some of you struggle sometimes. I do too. It's like you get cold for 2, 3, 4 days, you can't find a whole lot. Then the next several days you find a ton. So it all works out in the long run. And yeah, I'm happy to get those numbers back up because I was worrying a little bit. I always worry when the numbers dip for a full week. Here's everything that sold. It's all over here. You can see a little bit of it, not too much. I did sell a lot of card stuff. So I know a lot of you, again, I say it all the time, I think, that a lot of you aren't interested in the card sales. I do show them, but I try to show them quickly, not go into too much depth on them. So we'll get started here. First up, I sold a few cards, all from brand new product 2021 Football Prism. Now, the Targets around here don't carry sports cards anymore, but you can go to Target.com, order them, and they deliver them to your house. So it's kind of nice, too. You can just see what they have in stock, pick what you want. And I got like 6 boxes, paid about $20 per box. Didn't get a lot of great stuff, but sold a few cards out of there. So these cards all sold within like a day or two of listing. First up, we got this autographed card. It's a rookie. I can't read the name without my glasses. You know that? Marco Wilson. I should know it because I think he plays for the Cardinals. So this green autographed Marco Wilson. It sold for $5 plus shipping. Fairly cheap one. Then we'll go up to this one. This is a Trey Lance rookie card. This is the green Prism version. This one sold for $10 plus shipping. And the best card I got out of all of them is the new Patriots starting quarterback, Mac Jones from Alabama. This is the silver Prism, and this one sold for $40 plus shipping. So these two will both go into eBay standard envelope. I'll ship it out. It's 53 cents now. They just raised the price a couple cents. But the more expensive cards I do put a little piece of cardboard with, send it out in a padded envelope, and it costs $3 and change, just depending on where the buyer's located. So 3 cards, I got $40, $50, $55 back already out of my, say, about $120 that I bought in cards. Did sell a couple graded cards. First one up, we got a PSA 8 Emmitt Smith rookie. This is from Action Packed 1990. Had a few of these, sent them off to PSA for grading. They were part of my bulk submission that took 10 months to get back. This one was an 8, fairly cheap, sold for $30 plus shipping. And the surprise card is from SGC grade. This was an SGC 8, and it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Now, I have 10 or 12 of these. It is Blue Eyes White Dragon. And I picked the 2 best ones I had because honestly, I did not know if they were legit or not, if they were fakes, because I bought a collection and it had like all 10 or 12 of them together. So I sent these 2 off as kind of a test to see if they were good. This was the better one of the 2. This graded an 8. The other one I had graded a 7.5. And they're still valuable at this condition. So that one's graded an 8 and it's still sold for $95 plus shipping. Now SGC does charge $30 for grading right now. But to get 95 for this, even if you take that 35 for grading off, I'm still getting really good money for this individual card, because it definitely wouldn't have sold for $50 without it being graded. So really happy about that. I'm definitely going to send some more of those Yu-Gi-Oh cards off to get graded at some point here. I'm hoping the price comes down at some point and I can get them done for a little bit cheaper. More cards. I'm getting them out of the way first. This is a big bulk lot. These are all Star Wars insert cards, all from products they've made over like the last 5 years. Most of them are worth anywhere from 25 cents to maybe $1 a piece. I didn't really care. I just put them in one big bulk lot, wanted to clear them out. I think there's like 40 or 50 cards in here. Sold it for $10 plus shipping. While I was doing the big bulk lots, I had a bunch of low-end cards that I wanted to put in one lot. I say low-end cards, but these are all like Jersey relic cards. So they got like the swatch of Jersey on here, but no good names in here. All ones that I had out for sale for $1 each, and they weren't selling, so I pulled those all back, put them into a bulk lot. I think there was about 50 of them. Let me look at my listing here. There was 53 total cards, so I did it at $50 plus shipping. So basically $1 a card. If you want to get technical, 98 or 99 cents per card. And just got one sale. Now, it sold within, I think, an hour, and it's going up to Oregon. And up there's like a processing center that I think is for international sales. So I do send a lot of stuff up to Oregon to this place. And so I assume some international buyer is getting all of these Jersey cards for $1 a piece. Whew, all right, I'm talking fast today. I think I'm talking faster than normal. Next, we have some more cards, but this time, I don't know if you've seen me sell soccer cards before. And these are all Premier League soccer. So you can see on the back, this is a bunch of Arsenal cards. We got a bunch of, I think that's West Albion, West Ham. We got all these soccer teams. I already showed Arsenal. It doesn't really matter. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little team lots. And I had bought almost a near set of this product. It's Prism. It's the cracked ice red. It means nothing to you unless you really know what cards are, but it looks like this. So you can kind of see they're fancy red cards. And I broke them up into little team lots. I had anywhere from 4 players up to about 8 players for each team. Put them for $9 to $13 a piece, just depending on how many I had. And one person, shockingly, not shockingly, in the UK, bought these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 team sets. Pretty much the better teams. I think Liverpool's in here, Chelsea, Manchester. So he bought the majority of the good teams. But he paid up a little bit. So let me look at the grand total here. $71.94. So for this stack, I got $71.94 plus shipping. Now, I am going to ship it through Pirate Ship, use their simple export rate. It's not going through the global shipping program. And I think that's why I got this sale. I specifically put these to where I would ship them, therefore kind of getting those international buyers in there. So someone from the UK bought these. I got to ship them over there. For lighter items like this, it's probably the way to go. Don't use the global shipping program, because global shipping, even if they just bought one of these, probably would have charged them like $20 or $25 just to get this shipped over to them. So for light items like this, I am fine using Pirate Ship and using their simple export rate. I'm almost done with the cards, I swear. First off, I sold a bunch of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sets this weekend. I have 4 individual sets going out to buyers, and I think I've showed you before how I kind of wrap them like this so the cards don't slide around when they're being shipped. So here's all 4 of those sets. They're all individually wrapped, ready to go. Some of them sold at 10% off, so I got like $16 and change. I think 1 or 2 of them sold for full price at $17.99. So anywhere between $16 to $18 for each of these 4 sets. But I did have one buyer buy 6 sets, but he bought the set that does not have the stickers. So you can see when I have these last few cards here, like in yellow, are the sticker set. There's an 11 card sticker set, and that's just about as valuable as the full regular base set. But I had a listing out there for just non-stickered sets, just the 88 card set, and one person bought the last 6 that I had, and they're actually overseas as well. But this one is going global shipping program. For these 6 sets, he paid, I gotta look over here, $77.94 plus shipping, and it cost me like $12 to send them over there because I'm just sending them to Kentucky and they'll ship them overseas. And they did pay like $30 for shipping. I went ahead and refunded the difference to them. So all in, just to me, they're about $92 all in, plus the 20 some dollars I think that they're paying to the global shipping program. Last card thing, I swear, this is the last card thing right here. 1951 Bowman reprint set. So it's this little box set, 1951 Bowman. This set is fairly hard to find. You don't see a lot of them out there. I got this in a big bulk collection that I bought from a local friend. Probably took, I don't know, 3 or 4 months to sell. Got $50 plus shipping. Now that's it for cards. Well, let's get to the fun, the thrifted stuff, the items that I found at estate sales, garage sales, thrift stores, second-hand stores, I'm going to say that, or a buy-sell store. We'll do that one first because I talk about this store a lot. But first, before I tell it, if you're new, you're watching for the first time, please hit that subscribe button down below. Help us support the channel. Give the video a thumbs up. I always appreciate any comments leave down below. I always usually wait till the end to say that, but I'm going to say it in the middle today. All right, so the first item up, this guy right here. I had no idea who this was. Just a loose pop figure, and it was a store that's called Bookman's here in Arizona. I trade items to them, get store credit, and then buy other items that are easier and stuff to sell, and sometimes that I can even make more money on. This is definitely one of them. This is Steve from the show Supernatural. Never watched the show, and the only reason that I knew was because I used Google Lens. It brought it up and showed it, and this is actually a fairly valuable pop figure. Now, if it was new in the box, I think they're going anywhere from $40 to, I've seen the sales as high as like $80. But loose like this, I put them out there for $20, and it sold like that. Yeah, in a snap. So I bought this for $4 at that store, and it was $4 just in store credit, not real actual cash out of my pocket, and got $19 for this one. I've only got 2 items that I would consider larger items to ship out today. First is 2 of these, and I don't remember exactly where I got them other than I'm trying to drop and break them. I think I got these at DI, at the Deseret Industries store. So this one is still new and sealed, and this one is, it's new open box. I opened it up, made sure, and these are models for trains. So if you're making like a big city scene, you need some of these buildings. We got like the newspaper building, and this one is a restaurant. Now I have had these for quite a while, and a lot of inquiries about them. I've probably answered 5 or 10 different messages since I've had these listed. Finally got a sale, not super valuable. I think it was $32.99 plus shipping, so about $16, $17 a piece, somewhere in that range. And I think I paid $5 for them, so I'm not making a ton on them, which is why I put them together. I just didn't want to sell it individually. I figured I'd wait till somebody wanted to buy both at once. The last big one is the Star Trek Monopoly game. Now, in hindsight, I should have just taken this to my antique booth and sold it there. I probably could have got $20 for it there. I wouldn't have to worry about taking pictures and listing it and shipping it and doing all that, because in the end, let me look at my screen, I got $25.48. So for an extra $5, I'm gonna have to box, ship, I had to list it, I had to take pictures of it. It would have been worth it, to me at least, for that $5 to just shrink wrap this thing and put it out in my antique booth and get the $20 there. But I still made money on it, so I paid just a few dollars for it. It was complete, got $25 and change plus shipping. The next 2 items I've had in my store for a long time. First is an item that I found in a hanging bag at a Goodwill, and this is just half of them. Now, just looking at them, they're obviously AA, which is American Airlines, and these are earplugs. I don't even think they give out earplugs anymore. I haven't flown in quite a while, but these are actual American Airlines branded earplugs, and I found a huge bag of them at a Goodwill. Probably less than $5. I don't remember the price. So I split it into 2 different lots, and this is the first one to sell. Now, it's been a while. I'm going to say 6 months, but it could be a year. It could be a year and a half. It's sometimes I lose track of time. But either way, I got $19 plus shipping, and this weighs like nothing. So I'm just going to put this into a big padded mailer and ship it out for like $4. The next item is a baseball autograph. Now, it's already rolled in the tube ready to go. I've already got taped up, and I will put this into a big poly bag just to give it a little bit of extra moisture protection because it is an autograph photo. This has 3 former Los Angeles Dodgers on it. It has Ron Cey, Ron Cey, Bill Russell, and Davey Lopes. The picture is actually supposed to have Steve Garvey on it, and someone chopped it off because they must not have had it autographed and just had the 3 guys signed on it. So had the 3 of them on there. I bought this at the local sports auction for like $10 or maybe $15 2 or 3 years ago. It's been in my store forever. But a couple weeks ago, I ended the listing, relisted it, and got the sale. So I think because I ended it and got it relisted, I got back out there in the searches a little more, finally got somebody to buy it, and it sold for $40 plus shipping. It is fairly light, so it's going to be not too expensive to send out. Sold 2 more license plates. I've been selling a lot of these. We got the Mercury, and I've sold a few of these, but not too many. It's one of the cheaper ones out of the big bulk lot of license plates. Paid about $2 a piece. This one sold for $15 and change plus shipping. This was the gem of the deal. All these Arkansas Razorback plates. I wish they had 100 of these. I think I had 15 or so of them. Getting kind of low on them now, but now that college football season's starting, these should sell pretty quick. $25 plus shipping for that. Next up, we got this, and got to get it really close so you can see on there. Does it say Lamborghini on the side? Is that what it says? It says Diablo on that side at least. But this is a pullback car, so you pull it back. You can't see it. I just pulled it back and it went forward. So it's a pullback car. Now, this was actually in a big bag, hanging bag at Goodwill. I talk about them all the time. I like those hanging bags. But this was just in a big bag of Matchbox cars. Didn't really know what it was. Just did a search for like Lamborghini, Diablo, yellow car. Found out what it was. There was a couple cops out there. Did take a while. But I still ended up getting $19.99 plus shipping for this. So I got $20 plus shipping, I think. Now the last two things are items that I always look for. It's these minifigure type games. So the first one up is called Mercs, M-E-R-C-S. And I'll show you the back so you can see what the figures look like. This was an open box, but it was new inside. Everything was there. So I just still laid it all out so that people could see the pictures. I think I originally had this in my store for $60. Yeah, $60 for this. Sent an offer for $48 plus shipping, and they accepted. I think I paid $4 for it. It was somewhere in that range. It was very cheap. But always look out for these games that have these little minifigures like that in there. Doesn't matter the type of game. There's so many of them, but most of the stuff is pretty expensive. And even for an open box new, got almost $50. But this one, was the gem of the whole weekend. This was an item that I picked up while I was up in Las Vegas. Paid $2.99 for it. There was another one in the store, but it was open and it was missing the figure inside. And all it is one figure and like the little stat card for this figure. Is called Wrath of Kings Iron Eyes. So I think this character is named Iron Eyes, but this one is brand new and sealed. There was only a couple that have sold out on eBay, and I don't think there are any current. So I priced mine at $10 higher than the other sales. The other one sold at $50. Yeah, for this little one figure. I got $60 for mine. So yeah, $59.99 plus shipping. So I'm going to make some good money off this figure, but I lost a lot more in Vegas playing games at the tables than I did on thrifting so far. So I got to sell a lot more stuff that I got up in Vegas to break even. Now I have sold quite a bit off of Amazon over the last, we'll say 3 or 4 days, but I'm going to save that for another video later this week. This one's been long enough. This was eBay What Sold, and that's it for today. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.